not you. You should have been thrown in a skip. What the hell even is this? Ah, there we go. I wonder if she still handles well.
Please, sir, a penny for me would help a lot.
Let me think about that. Have you ever wondered what the strongest weapon is in Lexington and Concord currently? Well, wonder no more, because I am here to answer that, with said weapon being the bayonet. But how, you may ask? Well, let me sit you down and first read you some history. The bayonet was first released on version 1.2 with only one attack direction, being the thrust/downward attack. It functioned very differently to what it is now. It had a faster swing rate than the saber, it had more range than the saber, and worst of all, laggy players could extend its range to ungodly levels. Oh my god, I still remember the thing. Before version 1.4, it was basically a better saber. The cost of not being able to block, which was useless in the older versions of Lexington and Concord anyway. But that all changed when the Maryland update dropped. The damage? I guess it was buffed, but at the same time nerfed. It's really weird. So, they decreased its base damage from 35 to 25, so it took 4 hits to kill something, which is absolutely putrid for a frontline class. So they gave it a unique mechanic called Bleed.
Die, 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 you stupid freaking die!
Where upon hitting something with it, they will lose small increments of health over time, capping at 25%. So you could theoretically deal 50% of someone's HP in 2 swings. However, the bleed effect didn't stack and required you to wait for them to finish bleeding to apply this effect again. Wait, what? Don't tell me. How is it morning? So it was more like 3 hits, which is in line with the saber and hand axe. But what made it completely doo-doo was that you had to wait after the 3rd hit for your opponent to bleed out. I don't know about you, but if I've hit someone 3 times with a spear, creating unstitchable wounds, they should be dead on the spot. But no, they can just survive long enough to kill me when I hit all my stab stuff. Like, what the devil is this trickery? You thought I was going to say fuck, didn't you? Wait a minute. Jokes aside, the bayonet left a big window for your aggressor to finish you off before he died. LNC combat in general lets both players hit their hits when they swing because people play on toasters. So by the time you've hit them 3 times, you're not going to be looking good, and if the bayonet doesn't instantly kill him on the 3rd hit, you are likely going to die. Okay, so I thought a lot of people openly trashed on the bayonet, but apparently not. I'm sure there was still a good chunk of people saying the update made the bayonet really bad like me, but I can't be asked to search through millions of messages. So, yeah, on to the next one. It dealt 35 damage per hit, so now you can actually kill someone instantly on the 3rd hit. But removed 10% of his bleeding damage, so you weren't dealing 60% every strike. Which I honestly think saved the weapon. You regained a lot of the positives from when it was first applied, apart from the swing rate. And extra damage on top of that. While you couldn't block with it still, and you swung slower than the saber, and they still gave it the slowest overhead known to man, version 1.5 saved it in my opinion from being a bomb feeder weapon. That concludes the history lesson, folks. I think it's time we talk about
The combo.
What do I mean by combo? For the Americans, it's not a fast food order, but instead, the product or result of combining a combination. It also means a small jazz band, did you know that? Anyways, combos in games have been prevalent in games for a while. Let's take a look at Halo 2 for an example with an infamous combo called BXR. The name came from the keys pressed to execute this combo on a controller. B for a beatdown, X to reload, and R for right trigger, which because reloading normally cancels your beatdown in the process, it instead removes the beatdown delay so you can shoot your gun instantly. This led to a devastating insta-kill if executed properly. Something similar is also in LNC and has been for quite some time, but I never noticed until now how powerful it could be. All you do is stab with the bayonet, R, switch to your secondary, RB, and then swing again, R. I call it RRBR. Beautiful name, is it not? Landing this combo basically destroys your opponent's health bar, dropping it below 75% within a fraction of a second. And do you want to know something more ludicrous? You can actually instantly kill people doing this combo. All you'll need is the hand axe as your secondary or you can't pull it off. So, you stab with the bayonet, switch attack directions, then switch to the hand axe while spamming the attack button. Your bayonet should hit them twice in the same hit, letting you finish them off with the hand axe. This part is definitely a bug, which here is the console pixels if you're watching this. I also made a bug report on this. If you can consistently even just hit them with the bayonet, then land a second hit with your secondary, you will basically win every single 1v1 encounter against somebody not doing this. Maybe apart from Spontooners doing the exact same thing. And it also gives hand axe better use on being the weapon you spam and pray to God with. Now you can switch to it after landing your bayonet so any foes are dispatched.
Do this the easy way. Sorry.
Bloody hell, how'd that get there? As I was saying, now you can switch to it after landing your bayonet thrust to quickly dispatch of any foes approaching you. Saber is still a good choice if you like preserving health with blocking, but by the time you've blocked them, the hand axe would have killed them by now since it does swing quite a bit faster. And that's it. The strongest weapon in Lexington and Concord is the bayonet, in my opinion. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hype the video as this one took a while to make. And
Shoot the one with the barrel!
Hey Johnny Cope, are you walking yet? Or are your drums a-beating yet? If you are walking now, then wait again till the coals in the morning.
My bed now.
Johnny, get up and run the hill and by